Hey everybody, welcome to What Up Baltimore. What up? Let me get my words together. Welcome to What Up Baltimore. Um, Lots to talk about, lots going on, um, and we're going to try to do that within a short time. So, first, I want to say um, thank you to the fallen soldiers. Today is Memorial Day. We want to say thank you to the fallen soldiers, to the ones who were on the front line, out there, left their homes, left their families to um, be out there to make sure that we are safe. So I want to say thank you to them. And I have several um, veterans that are on my station. Thank God they're alive, they're still here with us. But I want to say to you, thank you for your service. Thank you for all that I'm learning as you all are on the station and talking about your times in the military, because as a civilian, a lot of us don't really know what happens in the military. So thank you so much. I want to say thank you to Jamal Childs. That's my brother, my big brother, my friend. Thank you to David Coward. Thank you to Scott Woodson. Thank you to Jabari Taylor. Thank you to Eric Shorts. Did I miss anybody? I'm gonna be mad at myself if I miss somebody. Um, uh, James, Mr. Bernard. Want to say also thank you to John Pomeroy. Also want to thank you to our lady vet, Annette Johnson. Want to say thank you to her. All of these brave people gave up their families, their lives, and everything to go out to make sure that we are safe. So I want to thank everyone for your service. Hey, Dr. E. Now let me give Dr. E a shout out, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I Saturday was a busy day because I had community church, but my mom wasn't feeling well. And so I had to fit all of this in my day, but I'm like, I gotta go see my boy, my brother, Dr. E. Went over to Dr. E's event. It was amazing, as I knew it would be, because Dr. E don't do nothing that ain't, that ain't half right. It can't be half right. And so his event was amazing. I met so many nice people there, very professionally done, organized. So shout out to Dr. E for an amazing event. It was called The Power of the Pen. I could only stay for a couple hours because I had to get back to my mom, but I'm grateful that I was able to go, and thank you to those of you who bought tickets and went and supported him. It was amazing. I hope he does it again. I really do. I love books. I wish I could have sat down a little bit longer because I wanted to hear what all of the authors were saying, but I know he'll do it again, so I'll get a chance. Got to take care of home, right? Got to take care of home. So I had to make sure that I found my way, back to my parents. So, but thank you, Dr. E. That was really nice. Very, very nice. And if you love books, the next time you see him post this, y'all better get them tickets. Get your tickets. It was really nice, and I'm not just saying that because I love Dr. E. It was nice. I love when I go to events. It's organized, it's professional. Because y'all done been to some events, and some of them, but this one was organized, very professional. The people were professional. I took a couple cards because I need some of their advice. So that's right, Dr. E. Take care of your parents because you only get to do that one time. So thank you for that beautiful event. So y'all, in spite of the beautiful time that I had at Dr. E's event, we got to talk about this, y'all. We had some blood on the streets of Baltimore. And, it's just sad. First of all, I want to send my condolences to the families. We have been talking about a mass shooting in Buffalo. We had the mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas. In Baltimore just continues to make the news with all of this crime. So Saturday, and I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised that people were even at the harbor because there's nothing there anymore. Everything is gone from the harbor. The harbor is not, Baltimore Harbor is not like it used to be. Everything is gone. You got Cheesecake Factory, you have There's another store because Uno left. But most of the stores are, I mean, the stores are gone. It's nothing like the, you know, pre-pandemic. It's nothing like that. So I'm really surprised that people still go down there. My last walk at the harbor was my last walk because I was just like, there's nothing here. Um, but unfortunately, you know, people want to get out because it's the weather is beautiful and they're trying to get out and enjoy themselves. And unfortunately, on Saturday, there was a shooting at the harbor. And I want to send my condolences. And I also want to say a little bit about that. And two teenagers were shot at the inner harbor. One was killed this Memorial Day weekend. This happened on Saturday about 7:30. They don't know if they were the intended targets. Again, they don't know who did it. So now you have a teen who was killed, and I understand this teenager was actually in a mentoring program that I follow, and I'm supposed to be interviewing them. Um, and so they actually posted something about him on their page, and they were actually working with him, you know, to make sure that he could do the things that he wanted to do in life. So, you know, we want to offer condolences. I don't know. Yes, yes. Dr. E, help us, Jesus, because Jesus is the only one that can help us in this. I don't know um, what else to say. I'm tired of talking about these stories while I'm at my mom's house because I get a lot of stories that come out. As soon as they come out, people will send them to me so I can come and cover it or come on here and talk about it. And I couldn't do it this weekend because I'm with my parents. But the other news that I had gotten is that there was a woman found in her car by an MTA driver who had been shot, and she was dead. Another man was found dead in his car. There was also a shooting at Aldi's, the grocery store. The grocery store, Aldi's. What is going on? Um, you know, I'm at a point now, and I said this before on one of my shows. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't go to church. You can't sit at home. In my neighborhood, a lady was just a bullet just went through her window and shot her in the arm. She was just laying in the bed reading a book. It's getting to the point where it's just not safe to go out. And like Dr. E said, the only one that can help us is Jesus at this point because I'm telling you, I am um, a little leery. I used to go out a lot. I used to be on the streets a lot. I'm starting to pull back because not that bullets are intended for me, but because there's so much crime going on. And I say all the time when I'm sitting at this camera that all of us are just one bullet away from being shot. And it's sad, but that's just the way it is. I don't know if there's anything we yell about the mayor. I don't know if it's anything that the mayor can do. I don't know if there's anything that the police commissioner can do. I don't know. Normally, I have a lot of advice. I have no advice. I don't know what to say. I'm just saddened by all of the killings. We had a young man who went to his prom and went to a party after the prom and never made it back home. He was shot and killed. And so, you know, it's very hurtful, um, very disheartening that we have to keep going through this over and over again. But I just want to send my prayers, my condolences to the family. I also want to send prayers and condolences to, send prayers to the ones that survived. And now you have to go through that, the trauma, and all the different things, the anxiety and stress and everything that goes along with that. So I am sending my prayers to you as well. And I am praying for the mayor, Mayor Brandon Scott. Um, as I said, I'm not here to lay blame because I don't even know what the mayor can do at this point. So I'm sending prayers to the mayor. I'm sending prayers to our police commissioner. I'm sending prayers to all of the people who are in office. And I pray that you all are on one accord and that you are doing all that you can to make sure and ensure the safety of our citizens. Because, this is why I say to people, you are here today and gone today. Okay. And so be kind, because you never know when your day is up. I'm at a point now, y'all, where I'm just living for today. That's it. Because I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow or this evening. I just don't know. And that's the sad state of the city. Now I'm speaking about my city because I live in Baltimore. You may be going through the same thing where you are listening or watching, but that's just the sad state that we live in right now, the sad state of affairs, where you can't even go to the harbor and enjoy yourself for the day without being in the midst of shooting. Nobody's talking anymore. Everybody's just pulling out guns. I've been in the middle of that and had to run into stores downtown and into the hospital because people have pulled out guns in front of me shooting at each other. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. And so, prayers to Baltimore City and any other city that may be experiencing crime. But I lost count for how many shootings we had this weekend. I really did. And how many deaths. I lost count. I kind of checked out on that one. And it's very sad. I'm very sad to report that that's what's been going on in the city. Now, I do understand that they are bringing the fireworks back to Baltimore. Now, I will not be there. I will not be in any crowd in Baltimore City outside. And now this is the thing that they said too about that shooting. The police commissioner, Michael Harrison, said that there were at least 20 policemen walking around the harbor and right in the vicinity of the shooting, and the shooters didn't even care. And so I understand, and I ain't that smart, but I'm a little smart enough to know that these people that are shooting out here are not afraid of the police. They're not afraid of getting caught. And so, y'all, we just got to pray for each other, because that's just the state of affairs right now. And, again, I know a lot of people have problems with police officers. They don't like them, whatever, whatever. Prayers to the police officers, because I would not be one right now. I couldn't do it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of them that I have interviewed will not come on this camera, but one thing that they've said to me is they want to go home at nighttime. So a lot of them will not see some things. You know what I mean? They see some things, but they don't see some things because they're trying to go back to their family at nighttime. Now, that's what they said to me. And I'm not in that uniform, so I can't really say anything. All I can do is just send my prayers, and prayers to our city, because this right here, and we haven't even gotten into summertime yet. I'm like, what's going to happen in summer? I'm just done. I'm really done with that. Like, I'm be honest, I'm just ready to move away from Baltimore. I'm done. Also, in the news, in case you guys missed it, MasterP's daughter passed away. Master P is a big, back in the day rap artist, but still very much, in the game. People know who he is. We still listen to his music and all of that. His daughter passed away. Now, I want to read something to you that he said, because he said that they don't know why she passed away, but he said something that kind of gave me a little clue about something. But anyway, his daughter, and I'm going to hopefully I'm pronouncing her name right, but her name is Tytyana, Tytyana, or Titiana Miller. I'm not sure. She's the daughter of rapper Master P. Struggled with addictions, and she did a reality show on We, and I actually saw that growing up. She was on Growing Up Hip Hop, and they did a reality show, and she was talking about her struggles with drugs, right? And so she was 29 years old. She died today. And Master P, he announced it, but he didn't say the cause of death. But here's what Master P did say. He said mental illness and substance abuse is a real issue that we can't be afraid to talk about. Our family is dealing with an overwhelming grief, the loss of my daughter, Tatiana. We respectfully request some privacy so that our family can grieve We appreciate all of the prayers, love, and support. Mental illness and substance abuse is a real issue that we can't be afraid to talk about. With God, we will get through this. So when I read that, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, but when I read that, I said, she probably had some struggles and probably took her own life, because mental illness will lead you to that. And it's unfortunate. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see a number scrolling, and I put on there, mental health is real. I have a number on there for the Veteran Crisis Hotline because this is Memorial Day. And there's a National Suicide Hotline. And I know I've talked to a lot of veterans, and a lot of veterans are struggling with things that they had to do in the military, killing people, blowing people's heads off and stuff like that. And so, I put that number down at the bottom. Please do not ever think you have to get to the point where you have to take out your own life. I had two friends who committed suicide last year. Two friends that committed suicide last year. And I think about them all the time. Beautiful people, bright people, awesome futures, but they couldn't see it because of mental illness. So please, if you're dealing with any type of anxiety, stress, mental illness, anything, please go and get help, because I'm telling you, I've dealt with it. I've been through it. I'm not going to go through my whole story, but those of you who know my story, been there, done that, and I'm on the other side of it. And so I want to say to anybody who may be dealing with any type of depression right now, anxiety, or anything like that, you please get help. Please get help. I'm sorry, y'all. I knocked myself off the screen. Cherie said, "Is the National Suicide Line a live person?" It's supposed to be a live person. I've called it before, not for myself, but for other people. Matter of fact, you know what? It is live because I had to call it for a lady who was about to commit suicide. I was doing a show. She called me after the show and told me that, unfortunately, she lived in Baltimore, but she told me that she did not want to talk to anybody but me, because she was at the point of killing herself. And I ended up connecting her with the National Suicide Hotline, who connected the two of us with a hotline here in Baltimore, Crisis Center, and they were able to go to her house and take care of her. And she got help and was doing amazingly well. So yeah, it is live. Yeah. Hey, Cherie. So let's keep y'all. What is going on? Siri wants to talk. No, Siri, it ain't your turn. So let's keep Master P's family in prayer. We know that that's Romeo Miller's father. In case you all don't know who Master P is, my dad said, "Who is Master P?" So my sisters, we were telling him who Master P is. But that's Romeo Miller's father. We've seen Romeo since he was a kid in all kinds of videos and movies and stuff. And Romeo's a rapper as well. But Romeo was older than her. And I understand Master P has quite a few children. So we want to keep Master P, the mother of his child, and his whole family in prayer, as they're mourning the loss of Tatiana. And I hope I'm saying her name right. And again, please get help if you need it. Please get yourself some help. Don't sit there and decide that you're going to take your life, because I'm telling you that it's not worth it. And I hope you all share this video while we're talking as well. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you an update on, and y'all, apologize for all the noises in the back. I'm not home, so my parents got all kinds of stuff. They still got a house phone, so you might hear that ringing in a minute. So I want to give you an update on Mosiah Fit. Okay. Mosiah's case. I know we had talked about Mosiah, his date for his bail hearing. Bail hearing. We had talked about his date for his bail hearing, scheduled for June 2nd. Well, that has changed, and so I will be bringing his mom or his wife on to talk to us to give us an update on the new date of his bail hearing. But he wanted me to let everybody know that he thanks those of you who are giving support, prayers. He thanks you. He really, really thanks you for what you're doing. If you would like to send, and I understand too, I just found this out that in Maryland, they're no longer allowing inmates to get letters. So the only thing you can send is a postcard. Ain't that crazy? The only thing you can send is a postcard. So if you want to send anything to Mosiah Fit, he's at the Harford County Detention Center, and his ID number is 149926. MOSIAHFIT is his last name, Mosiah Fit. That's his ID number, and he'll be able to get any type of um, postcards, not letters, because I've been saying letters, and I just found out a couple days ago they can't get letters; they can only get postcards. So, and we want to keep Mosiah Fit and his wife and his son and his mom and everybody else's dad. We want to keep all of them in prayer, and Mosiah as well. Now, y'all, we have a fashion show coming up. I'm so excited about this. Okay, I need y'all to make sure you share this video. The fashion show. So let me tell you, you know that I hold our men. Let me type this in real quick. I hold our men in the highest regard because nobody else does. And so if we don't support our black men, then who's going to do it? You know? So I have a son, and my son has been racially profiled because he has locks and he has a beard, and he's 26, and he don't wear suits and ties. But on the flip side, my son also has 2 degrees. My son has a job. My son is not out here in the street. My son has no children. He ain't no baby daddy and all that kind of stuff. And I really want to promote and take that stigma away from how they look at our black men, how they view our black men, because we have a lot of brothers, intelligent brothers out here who are doing their thing. They need to be promoted. The spotlight needs to be on them so we can show the world and help the world to stop just putting black men on the screen with mugshots. We got black men who want to take pictures, and they dress up, they go to work, they're educated. We have black men like that in our community, and they're our sons, our fathers, our uncles. So on Sunday, and I have it up in the comment section, but let me put it on here too. Sunday, we are having a fashion show. It's called Unbroken. The reason it's called Unbroken is because we want to be able to let the world know that you can't break our black men. Not all of them. And then some of them might fall by the wayside, but we got a whole bunch of them just like, we are going to be great. And so we want to celebrate those men. Plus, this is June, it's Father's Day month. And so I just felt like I just wanted to celebrate our men. That's the bottom line. I think that that's something that we always need to do, always. And so the fashion show is called Unbroken. You can actually go to Eventbrite to get tickets. Let me put that on here. If you put in Unbroken a fashion show, you can go on Eventbrite. But I have everything in the comment section. Not comment, in the profile of this video. I have everything in there. Or you can go to $ what up Baltimore. Now the tickets for this fashion show are $25. Okay. Now let me say this. I don't ask y'all for a lot. I really don't. I really don't ask y'all for a lot. And I do a lot of stuff for free. I do. So I'm asking you guys to come out and support this event of our black brothers. You can either go on Eventbrite, or you can go to $ what up Baltimore. The event is going to be at 401 North Howard Street in the Vault. It's called the Vault in the Downtown Cultural Arts Center. Wait till y'all see that. It's really nice. This coming Sunday, June 5th, it's going to be at 6 o'clock. Now, tickets are $25 for general seating. We have $30 front row seats. We have $35 seats with a gift bag where you'll be able to sit on the cushion seats. Okay. And so, and you'll have your own, like I'm sitting here, your own individual cushion seat where you can just kind of sit back and chill and enjoy the show. So, I thought I had this. I did. So I want to invite you out on Sunday. Please come. Please share the video. But don't be asking me to do nothing for y'all. Okay? How about that? I'm just gonna put it out there. Don't ask me to do nothing for you, because if we don't support each other, you can't continue to keep thinking that you are going to be supported. Y'all know I just tell you straight up like it is. No chaser. Don't think that you're gonna keep being supported when you don't support what other people are doing. Okay? It's a reciprocal thing. All right. So Unbroken, the fashion show, come out and support these men who are really doing great things in our community. A lot of women have been asking, are they single? I think most of them are single. I mean, I ain't asking because I wasn't looking for nobody. I'm just trying to do a show. But I think there maybe one is not single. I don't really know. Y'all come out and find out. I don't know. But anyway, June 5th, Downtown Cultural Arts Center, 401 North Howard Street in the Vault. Tickets are $25, $30, and $35. That's not a lot of money. Get your ticket, please. Eventbrite. You can look in the at the top of this video. I have everything posted. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but it's highlighted, so you'll be able to see it, and you'll be able to get your Eventbrite ticket, or you can do $. Go to Cash App, $ what up Baltimore. Sorry, y'all, that I'm talking so fast. I'm trying to get back upstairs to my mom. But you can do $ what up Baltimore, and you'll be able to get your tickets to come to the show. It's going to be fun. I'm actually looking forward to it. It's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have some music and some chocolate men of all colors, sizes, and hairstyles and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be fun. So make sure you get your ticket and come out. And believe me, my eyes are open this year. I don't have my glasses down here, but let me put my father's glasses on so I can make sure. Y'all see this? My eyes are open this year because I'm going to be watching for everybody who does not support. When I went to Dr. E's event, I'm looking for people who said they were going to be there, they're going to support, and you weren't there. So you can't expect for me to push what you're doing and expect me to run to what you're doing when you're not supporting what other people are doing. Simple as that. I will not be doing it. Not this year. Nope, not me. So I'm going to be looking around to see who's supporting. All right. Now, did I have anything else? Let me look at my notes. Did I have anything else I wanted to talk about? Trying to think. I know I'm trying to think. It was something else I was supposed to be talking about. Y'all help me if I forgot. Oh. How did I forget that? Oh my goodness. Community church. Y'all, let me tell you something. If you are missing community church, you missing it. Let me tell you something. And I just thank God. I really, really thank God, because this has nothing to do with me. Believe me, I'm not making any money. I'm not asking for money. This has absolutely nothing to do with me. But when I tell you God is blessing the community church, I was not sure how this was going to go. And so I kept thinking, Lord, you're telling me to do this. You found a place for me to go to. So if I have to go up in there and talk to myself, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be like when I'm at home and I'm just talking on camera. But when I tell you, y'all, the people are coming out. The people are coming out. People are watching online, listening. Like it's unbelievable. And we are going into week 4, I think. We're going into week 4. God is blessing. And like I said, community church is not like your your regular church, or you going in and it's a click over here and a click over here, and you wearing your church hat and your suits and stuff. No, community church is simply that: come as you are, come as you are, come ready to deal with yourself. That's what community church is about. It's all about healing. um, are you leaving, Amir? Sorry, guys. 1 second. Are you leaving? I was trying to get upstairs before everybody left, so I'm going to make this quick so I can run upstairs and see my little niece and nephew, because they my little babies. But anyway, so community church, let me tell you, it is like amazing. Come as you are. We are there dealing with ourselves. From me all the way out to the people in the chairs, we're dealing with us. We're dealing with our issues. We're talking about things that are going on now. I have no problem with Bible stories and all this kind of stuff. But I live in a world where, in a city, not just a world, but in a city where blood is on the streets. So I need to learn how to deal with that. I need to learn how to cope with that mentally, spiritually, physically. How do I deal with all of this? Because believe me, even though as much as you guys see me on here talking, saying different things, when I walk out of my door, my first thought is, God, please help me to get back home. Because I never leave home knowing that I'm going to return back, because you never know what's going to happen. And so I invite you to come out to community church. Basically, that's what it's about in a nutshell. We are just there to work on us. We sing, we pray, and we get down to the real conversation. Now, if you are looking for a traditional church as usual, where you come in and you got a lot of uh, um, how can I put it? What is, I can't even think of the word because I'm trying to rush upstairs. But preliminaries. Got a lot of preliminaries and stuff going on. We don't have that over there. We sing, we pray, and we get to the issue, because I know that people are hurting, and I know that some people are in a bad place when they walk in that doorway. So the goal is to sit down and have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it. Let's I don't even say preaching. Let's get in here and let's try to figure out exactly what's going on and how to get from point A to point B. So community church has blessed me, and I'm thankful for the people that are saying that it's been blessing them. Praise God, because that's his idea. It's not about me, it's about him. I'm just glad that he chose to use me to do this. And just the way that things are happening, it's only him. So thank you so much. Listen, community. Oh, before I go, community church is held at the Downtown Cultural Arts Center. I told y'all, when y'all wake up every day, you're gonna be going to sleep like this. And then you're going to wake up 401 North Howard Street, because you're going to hear Lady J saying it so much. 401 North Howard Street, the Downtown Cultural Arts Center. Shout out to Mr. Rennie Bass and Mr. Rodney Johnson for allowing me to be there. And listen, y'all, that place is a hidden gem. Please, if you have any functions that you would like to do, 13,500 square feet, I'm sure you can find space to do what you need to do. Beautiful, beautiful place. They are beautiful brothers to work with. If you have an event that you like to hold there, please let me know so I can get in touch with them and get you two connected so you can do your stuff there. It's not expensive. And that's a place that they have for us. That's the thing I like about the Cultural Arts Center, is when you go in, as soon as you walk in, you feel like you're at home, like you're just at a cookout or somebody's, your friend, your family members party or something. It just has that kind of feel. So again, it's 401 North Howard Street at the Downtown Cultural Arts Center. It used to be a library a few years ago, and it's at the corner of Howard and Marbury Street. We're downstairs in the lower level. Okay, so I hope everybody has a great night. Please have a good night. Be blessed. It's a lot of stuff going on out here, but please don't let it get you to the point where you are losing your focus and you're losing who you are, because it's not worth it. The greatest gift you can give to yourself, everybody, is just to work on you. Don't worry about nobody else. That's why I try not, I ain't gonna say I try, I don't mind nobody's business, because I got enough of mine to deal with. I don't need to know everything that's going on. I pray for people. and I keep it moving because I got enough stuff going on in my life to be sitting up here worrying about or being in somebody else's business. So I encourage you tonight again. I have the number scrolling at the bottom of the screen. That number is for veterans. There's also a national suicide number on there for anybody who's going through any type of mental problem, suicide, anxiety, stress. You feel like you just can't take it anymore. You feel like you want to check out. I have that number at the bottom of the screen. Please use it. I also want to, I don't know, let me let me do this. This is also a number if you need to reach out to me, because what I found is some people don't like to reach out to these numbers. And if you got to reach out to me first, here's a number that you can call to reach out to me: 443-297-4753. Okay. And I thank all of you for coming on tonight. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support, because that's what it's all about. And again, if you want to be supported this year, make sure that you're supporting what other people are doing as well. It's reciprocal, like I said. Okay. Um, okay. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Have a good night. My name is Dr. LadyJ. I gotta go back, take care of my parents. All right, y'all. I will talk to you soon. Stay tuned this week for all of the shows that are coming up as well, because we got some really good shows coming up this week. Take care.